Good morning. I thought I might try and do a follow-up video to my Solovair, which I bought in November 2016, and it is now May 2026. So they'll be 10 years old this year in November, and they've done me really well. Obviously, 10 years still look quite new. As you know, well, saying that, there's a lot of creases in the leather. I know people have said in the comments on my old video that they've never been worn or something, but they have. The soles they are quite, well, not too bad. Let's have a look. Soles aren't too bad at all, really, but you can see where I must walk funny. Well, I do walk funny. It's hard to judge. Hang on. So I'm trying to do this one-handedly. It's I don't normally do many videos, but you can see the soles worn on the heel there. The actual sole itself is really good. Still got plenty of grip. The other one as well, I think that's okay. Yeah, pretty good. Well, really good. The reason I bought Solovair was because I had Asian made Doc Martens, which I bought from the Doc Martens shop in Birmingham. And the problems I had with those, the first pair, I'm sure the trim, that split really bad on my Doc Martens. Twice that happened. It was a full-on big split. So I had two pairs that split there, and then I was working, doing like 13-hour days on my feet, and the sole split within a few months. So that was my last straw with Doc Martens, Asian Doc Martens anyway, and I decided to spend the money and buy made in England Solovair, which are these high shine derby boots, 8i, and these were £150 in 2016 with £5 postage. So nearly 10 years later, I've got my money's worth. They're not the only pair of boots I wear, obviously, because I've got so I think I've got these. I've got some, I think they're 10i Solovair as well, which I bought in 2021. I've got some brown derby boots, the Crazy Horse ones. I've got some blue suede shoes, which are also Solovair. But then nowadays, I've moved from Birmingham into Shropshire in 2023, and I tend to wear hiking boots for most of my things now, really. I still wear these when I'm out, like if I went to a gig or into the town or anything like that. So they're still getting plenty of wear, just not as much as a few years ago. But I mean, so I don't know whether you can see, it is cracking, but I do wear, no, don't wear, I do put I put shoe trees in them now, and it seems to retain the shape. I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to take a shoe tree out. Hang on one sec. Right, I bought these shoe trees just to retain the shape. Probably see a bit more now. Maybe it's not so stretched out, but they're really well worn in. It's still got the nice shape on the toe and everything. Now the products I use to keep them looking nice, I used to use Kiwi Parade Black, which is a high shine polish, like a buff on, buff off. And then I tried Gold Label Black Dubbing, which I bought off eBay. That's really nice. That keeps that soaks into the leather. And then finally I bought the Solovair Renovating Cream, which is a white colour, and you rub it on, let it soak in a bit, and then just buff it back off. That's really nice, but I do find it a little bit pricey for what it is, so I sort of stick with the black dubbing now, and black dubbing, and then those, I don't know what they're called now, those it's like a spongy thing for polishing boots. That's quite good, really. I just use the black dubbing, and then the black dubbing, and then it's a Kiwi buffer thing. I'll have to dig it out and double check. But That's what I tend to use nowadays. I do fancy trying that Hubert's shoe grease, the American stuff. It's on Amazon or on eBay. I might try that sometime. See what that's like. Not too sure what else to say, but they've done me really well, these have. I mean, I really do recommend them. I've tried different laces in the past. I can't remember what brand these are, but I tend to prefer blue. My old blue ones were much nicer than that, but they've ripped in the end. There's a couple of imperfections, I think, but I don't know whether other people have got them. Other people have got it. There's like a thread there. You see it? There's a thread there. But I think it's on the other ones as well, so it's probably meant to be there, I don't know. But thanks for listening, and thank you for bearing with me for my first first proper video of this sort of stuff. So there we go. Thank you. Bye bye.